The Katha Upanishad was written circa 1500 BCE, and like all Upanishads, aims at inculcating the knowledge of Brahman, Atman, the Self, as absolute consciousness. Since its subject is profound and difficult to fully grasp, the Katha Upanishad, following an ancient Hindu method, begins with an invocation and an illustrative story. This opening invocation is read out at the beginning of each study of the Upanishad by both master and disciple traditionally. And the teaching wasn't given out until much purification, inquiry, and spiritual practice had been undergone. Om, may Brahman protect us both. May Brahman bestow upon us both the fruit of knowledge. May we both obtain the energy to acquire knowledge. May what we study reveal the truth. May we cherish no ill feeling toward each other. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The Katha Upanishad, a legendary story of a little boy, Nachiketa, whose name means one who does not decay. He meets Yama, the master of death. Their conversation evolves to a discussion of the nature of man, knowledge, Atman, the self, and moksha, enlightenment. Narrator. Nachiketa went to Yama's abode, but the master of death was not there. He waited 3 days before Yama arrived. Yama. O spiritual guest, I grant you 3 wishes to atone for the 3 inhospitable nights you have spent in my abode. Ask for 3 wishes, 1 for each night. Nachiketa. O Master of Death, at first grant my wish that my father's anger be appeased, so he may recognize me when I return and receive me with love. I grant that your father will love you as in the past, when he sees you released from the jaws of death, and he will sleep with a mind at peace. O Master of Death, there is no fear in the astral realm, for you are not there. Neither is there old age, death, passing beyond hunger and thirst and pain. All rejoice in the kingdom of heaven. You know the secret, how to purify the mind which leads to heaven while on earth. O Master of Death, I have full faith in you and ask for your instruction. Let your initiation into the mystic wisdom be the 2nd wish. Narrator. The real teaching begins with the 3rd wish. Nachiketa wished to know whether or not there was an immortal substance in man that survived the death of the body. He asked about the self, Atman, and its nature, origin, and destiny. When a person dies, there arises this doubt, Master of Death. He still exists, say some, yet he does not, say others. I want you to teach me the truth. This is my third wish. This doubt haunted even the ancient Rishis, for the secret of death is hard to know, Nachiketa. Ask for some other wish and release me from my promise. O Master of Death, I have no greater teacher than you, and there is no wish equal to this. Ask for sons and grandsons who will live 100 years. Ask for herds of cattle and elephants and horses, gold and vast land, and to live as long as you desire. Or ask for anything else, for long life, Nachiketa. Be a ruler of a great kingdom, and I will give you the capacity to enjoy the pleasures of life. Ask for beautiful women of loveliness, rarely seen on earth, riding in chariots, skilled in music, in order to attend to you. But Nachiketa, don't ask me for the secret of death. All these pleasures last but until tomorrow, and they wear out the vital powers of life. How fleeting is all life on earth. Therefore, keep all your objects and things. Never can one be made happy by wealth. How can we, desirous of wealth, when we see your face, Yama, death, and know that we cannot live while you are here? This wish to know the Atman and the secret of death is what I ask for. And having approached an immortal being like you, how can I, subject to old age and death, ever try to rejoice in a long life for the sake of fleeting pleasures of the senses? So dispel this doubt of mine, O Master of Death. Does a person live after death, or does he not? I, Nachiketa, ask for no other wish than the secret of this great mystery. Narrator. Having tested young Nachiketa and found him to be fit to receive the truth, being free from greed and lust, and able to receive spiritual instruction, Yama, the Master of Death, continued their dialogue. The joy of the Atman, the Self, ever abides, but not that which seems pleasant to the senses. Both of these prompt man to action, but differ in their purpose. All is well for those who choose the joy of Atman, but they miss the goal of life, those who prefer the fleeting pleasures of the senses. Perennial joy or passing pleasure. This is the choice one must always make. The wise recognize these two, but not the ignorant. The wise welcome what leads to abiding joy, though painful at times. The ignorant run goaded by their senses after what seems immediately pleasurable. Well, have you renounced these passing pleasures so dear to the senses, Nachiketa? and turns your back on the way of the world, which makes mankind forget the goal of life? Far apart are wisdom and ignorance. Wisdom leads one to self-realization. Ignorance makes one more and more estranged from his real self. I regard you, Nachiketa, worthy of instruction, for passing pleasures tempt you not at all. Ignorant of their ignorance, yet treasuring ego, these deluded men, proud of their vain learning, go round and round like the blind led by the blind. Far beyond their eyes, hypnotized by the world of the senses, they think, I am my body. When my body dies, I die. Living in this superstition, they fall, life after life, under my sway, the sway of death. It is but few who hear about the self. Fewer still dedicate their lives to its realization. Wonderful is the one who speaks about the self. Rare are they who make it the supreme goal of their lives. Blessed are they who, through an illumined teacher, attain self-realization. The truth of the self cannot come through one who has not realized that he is the self. The intellect cannot reveal the self beyond its duality of subject and object. They who see themselves in all in them, help others through spiritual osmosis to realize the self within. This awakening comes not through logic and scholarship, but from close association with a realized teacher. Wise are you, Nachiketa, because you seek the Atman, the eternal self. May we have more spiritual aspirants like you.